Hope you guys are ready for an amazing pump session today. It's about to get swole and flexy up in here. Okay. Whenever you are ready. Orange band. Or any band, really. Skinny band, whatever you got. Step inside. Make it easy on yourself. Let's crank out 20 bicep curls. Shouldn't be hard at all. We're really just getting some blood flow. Thinking about getting a little squeeze in the hips, squeeze in the biceps, setting the shoulders. Very chill. Once you got 20, step inside, 10 each side, lateral raise, nothing crazy. Let's get 15 each side. Same thing, shouldn't be hard, just getting a little blood flow. And once you get 15 on one side, go 15 to the other. Once you got all those, pull aparts. Grabbing non-specifically some amount of tension, and I'm cranking out 20. From there, I like to make my little crisscross. It just helps it stay on my back. Flip it over, and should be, again, piece of cake, going for 20. Just getting some band flies. Just getting a little blood flow. Once you got those, go ahead and drop the bands. And we've got arm series. Nice and loose. And let's get 2 Jefferson curls. Roll down nice and slow. Oh, take your time. 1 vertebrae at a time. Once you got those, let's get 10 jumping jacks. And follow up with straight leg march, 5 each side. Once you got 5 each side, nice and wide, sunrise, good mornings. We've got 3 each way. I don't know who all did yesterday's workout, but my legs are absolutely toasted. Everything. Doesn't matter which angle. It's all stiff. Ugh. Barely moving today. So fortunately, all upper body. Let those legs cool down just a little bit. Let's get 5 squats. Let's grab trainers, or get your trainer set up and ready to rock and roll. Going for a high setting. Doesn't matter a ton. If you've got it about waist height, it should be all right. So we're going to go for first scap ring rows, which is very subtle, small range of motion that'll help put the finishing touches on the shoulders. So what I'm going to do is get braced up, ready to go. And all I'm going to do is try and scoot my chest towards the ceiling. Arms don't bend at all. This is literally just my scaps pulling across my back. All I'm doing is this. That's it. Let's give it a shot. Let's get 10. Shouldn't be excruciatingly difficult. You may not even actually feel it. It's just about waking some of that stuff up. Trying to have absolutely locked out arms. Elbows don't need to do a thing, which is easier said than done. But that's what we're going for. Going for 10. From there, we're going to flip it around. We're going to get the same thing for a push-up. So this is me. I'm going to be on the ground in my push-up position. Shoulders sink in. Push my spine to the ceiling. Okay? Very subtle range of motion. On the ground, that's going to be here. That's it. No bend in the elbows. No sag in the hips. Going for 15 reps. You're literally just thinking, here's your scaps. They slide up to meet. They go down and apart. That's it. If you've never done these before and they feel kind of like, wait, what am I even trying to do? It's okay. A movement to build up and have in our back pocket. We got 15 of those. From there, getting your trainers to a longer, well, let's put it this way. Either use your trainer or just go on the ground. Let's get 15 push-ups. Or you could use your knees, kind of whatever you have available. Let's get 15 push-ups. Your go-to push-up, crank out 15. Could be on your trainer, could be on the knees, could be on the ground, toes, whatever. Grab 15. Just let everyone sync up and get those push-ups. Once you've got your push-ups, we're going to do some bird dogs. I'm going to get 10 each side. I'm going to take my time with them. Knee to elbow, reach out nice and long. And the whole idea is I'm trying to squeeze my abs up to the ceiling and reach with the leg, as opposed to either let the belly drop or leg is too low. Okay? You're playing a tug of war with yourself. And we've got 10 each side. You're trying to squeeze basically everything. Are you reaching nice and long with that shoulder? Are you squeezing and tucking your abs up into your rib cage as you reach with that leg and squeeze with the glutes? Take your time. Once you got your 10 each side, just go ahead and relax, hang out. We'll let everyone get to the same spot. Okay. So we're going to get into it because we're going to have a lot of kind of practice for a few of these movements as well. So we've got a big, long superset with 4 movements. And we're going to go through it, how many times? 3 times, okay? So we're just going to take it movement by movement. And then we'll proceed back to the top. So our first movement is 40 push-ups. I'm going to try and scale these push-ups so that they start very difficult. So I get my 5 or 8 best, let's say, with a band. Or if I can't do it with the band, I'm doing maybe like true blue toes or whatever it is, okay? Your very most difficult on-point push-ups, somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 to 10. From there, once you poop out on those, you're going to peel something back. Take off a band, take off all the bands, go to the knees, go to the trainer. If you are starting on the trainer, what that would look like, let me zip mine out real quick so you can see. What that would look like is I start very low and then walk as I go to make it easier and easier, okay? So let's give this a try. 40 push-ups, and we're trying to get them done in 3 minutes. I'm going to break mine up. It's not an unbroken set. It is very difficult, 5, 10, 8, whatever. Less difficult to round it out. Let's give it a shot, see how it goes. Get started, guys. I just want to see what everyone's thinking for their push-ups. Start with something hard. Challenge yourself. Then back it off. Then back it off, accumulating 40. And depending on where you're at with your pushes, that might be just 2 iterations of it. That's totally fine. It's not like you have to have 16 different versions of your push, but just trying to accommodate and make it easier as you go. Cool. And then, yeah, those first 5 to 8 should smoke you pretty good. Shake it out. Find some other variation of it. Drop a knee, go to the trainer, take off a band. Going for a good range of motion no matter what. All the way down to the highest degree that's possible. Accumulate 40. I'm going to get just a quick set of 10 for myself. So I'm ready to go for all the next things. But continue your 40. Got plenty of time. We're in no rush whatsoever to knock out those 40. Once you guys are finished, hang out, relax. We got plenty of time. And then we'll be coming back to this. So using kind of the lesson of the first set to inform what you do afterwards. This right here, okay. So next is going to be the same exact thing, but for rows. So I'm going to start with my feet all the way against the wall. Back is nice and low. Walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. These are probably going to go a little bit better. And you're going to use the same thing the whole time. So I start, let's say, right here, and I crank out 10, and then I walk it back a little bit, and I get 10 or 12 more, and then finish nice and high. No time like the present, guys. Let's do it. You're getting 40 reps. Make it challenging. Modify as you need to. We'll say, trying to get it done in about 2 minutes or less. Scale accordingly, guys. Make it tough to start, but easier as you go. By the time you get to the end, you should be like, okay, getting a little burn, a little blood flow, feeling good. And this next one we're going to do all together on a timer. So we'll just let everyone sync up and grab your bag. So once you're ready to go, just grab your bag, hang out, then we'll talk about it. Second and third time through, we'll zip through it a little bit more, make it a little more strict on the timer. But for now, just pacing it all out. Okay, next one is going to be a strict bag press complex. It's going to go like this. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Okay, so a minute and a half total of reps. First movement is a seated pike bag press, then a half kneeling bag press, then a standing bag press. Okay, so let me show them all, then we'll test them out, then we'll go. Seated, heels together, toes pointed up, trying to maintain a tight midline as I go straight up overhead. Okay, I see everyone get 2. Pretty straightforward. Your goal is to try and sit perfectly upright. It's going to be tempting to kind of push yourself back, turn it more into a bench press. Sit up tall, shoulders are upright. Okay, half kneel. I'm now contending with the balance of going back and forth on one leg, and I've got presses here. Let's knock out just 2. Half kneel. Basically the same stuff. Angle is going to get a little easier to work with. A little easier to stay upright. And I've got just a knee. Boom, simple as that. Final one, standing bag press. Not much to it. Just stand and press. Let's get 2. Simple as that. So technically it gets easier as you go because your angles improve. 30 seconds at each station. The one twist is my transition is I'm trying to maintain overhead. Ooh boy, so that gets a little tricky. So I'm overhead, I'm trying to get up to my one knee, continue to press, balance it overhead, and continue to press. Ooh, a little tricky stuff, okay? Alrighty guys, let's go for it in, hold on. 20 more seconds. So get yourself situated, take a seat. I'll walk you through it. We'll talk about the times. I'm just getting myself set up, ready to go. Heels together, toes together, going in 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, seated bag press. I'm going to take mine fairly slow because I know I got a lot ahead of me. I'm just trying to crank them out with a good position. Chest is nice and tall. Toes are pointed up to the ceiling. And we got that tricky little maneuver coming up. You're trying to keep your bag up overhead in 3, 2, 1, and transition to one knee. If you can't pull it off, don't worry about it. Just find your way there. But a good little piece of body coordination to throw in for your Friday morning. Half kneel, we're pressing. Angle gets a little bit easier, but shoulders are a little bit smoked. Try and hang on to it. And 3, 2, 1, up overhead and stand. Woo! Continue to press. Oh. Man, shoulders. Don't fail me now. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and wow. Good times. I'm sure you're all thinking just like I was. That first 15 seconds, I got this all day long. Okay. Shake it out. Let that settle. Next, we have an abs complex. 3 movements. Let's talk about the movements. Hollow hold. Hollow hold. Your hollow hold can turn into anything you like to make it work for you. Okay, see everyone get a 5-second hollow hold. Make sure we're on the same page. See how everybody's moving this morning. 5-second hollow hold. Long arms, point the toes. You are the bottom of a rocking chair. Just no rocking. Cool. Relax. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. That'll be step 1. Step 1, 30-second hollow hold. Step 2, 40 toe touchers. From there, I'm going to try and transition. Make this ab complex as difficult as possible by just raising right up and going 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Can I see everyone get 5 toe touchers? More than anything, just warming up the abs. So you're not going into this with ice cold abs. Cool. Short, choppy, 1, 2, 3. Try and get a big set. Okay, from there, 10 alternating V-ups each side. I'm long, I meet in the middle. I'm long, I meet in the middle. Okay, I see everyone get just 1 each side. Trying to get your shoulders up off the ground, meet the hands to the foot, alternate 1 each side. Alrighty, let's do this complex. And we're going to start it in 3, 2, 1, and hollow hold, 30 seconds. You find something that works for you. Maintain some tension. Doesn't matter what it looks like, just as long as you're working hard for it. You got something going on and trying to hang on for this whole 30 seconds. Oh, hollow holds, man, these are the worst. They just creep up on you so fast. But just 30 seconds and we're done. In 3, 2, 1, trying to bring those feet up and get your toe touchers. 2, 3, 4, 5. Knock them out, quick succession. 9, 10, get into 40. Fight through the burn, guys. That's how you get those strong abs. Do a couple more than you want to. Woo! Get long. Alternating V-ups. Oh boy. Getting a little crampy. Grab myself some water. Once you got all those, go ahead and relax. We'll give it a quick 30 seconds, 1 minute before we get started. Hopefully chest and all that stuff feeling good. I'm going to grab some water real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, we're back to the beginning. Push-ups. So use what happened last time to inform what you think you want to get through this time. And I'm going to leave you guys to it. 40 productive pull-ups. Start hard. Get less resistance in on it as you go. Start with whatever you're going to start with. And we got about 3 minutes. Perfect. So knock them out, guys. Let's get started. We'll continue on to our next set in about 3 minutes, okay? Faster you get them done, more rest you get. And break them up. Probably shouldn't be going 40 unbroken. Probably maximum instead of 10 or 12, because that implies you are working hard for them. Woo. Got plenty of time, guys. Finish them up. We're getting to those ring rows in about 30 seconds. So finish up your last couple reps, shake it out. Janice, I love that modification. That's a great strategy for range of motion. Well done. All right, guys, finding your rings. We'll go in 10 seconds. If you want to grab yourself a little extra rest, that's totally fine. These will tend to go a little bit quicker. We'll give it 3 minutes. And I'm going in 3, 2, 1. You could grab a bit of extra rest. That's totally fine. You could crank them all out. Woo! Good times. Plenty of time, guys. We got 90 seconds. Those bag strict presses coming up next. This was definitely the killer for me. Goodness. Finish them up, guys. We got 1 minute. Minute and change. Have your bag ready. Get some nasal breathing going. And we'll begin those presses in 1 minute. Oh, man. Alrighty. I'm taking a seat. I'm getting settled in. Not worried about lifting it just yet, just making sure I got my space. Everything's good to go. We'll go in 15 seconds. Looks like everyone's ready to rock and roll. Seated in 3, 2, 1, and pop it up overhead. And we're pressing. Shoulders are nice and tall. Toes are pointed up to the ceiling. 90 degrees at the hips. And we're going for that fancy transition in 2, 1, and see if you can get up to one knee and continue to press. One way or another, find your way up there. If your shoulders are burning, try and slow it down. And 2, 1, upstairs, but try and keep it moving. I'm going to shoot 4, 5, super slow reps. Get a little rest in between. 15 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and low. Man. Okay, we'll give it about a minute. Let all that settle down. Abs complex coming up. We'll go, let's see, what is it, 30 seconds? 30 seconds, okay. We'll go in 10 seconds. Same exact thing, trying to link it all together. 3, 2, 1, 30-second hollow hold. Trying to get long, point the fingertips, point the toes, make contact with your low back on the ground. Squeeze the abs. Working hard. Most important is trying to push your low back into the ground. That is your abs squeezing down. And elevating the feet in 3, 2, 1. I got toe touchers. 1, 2, 3. Quick succession, guys. Try and get that full set of 40 all in a row. Nice tall legs, heels to the ceiling. Lock out the legs. And as soon as you can, get into your alternating V-ups. Oh, good times. Okay. Minute, 15 seconds. Then we're going to go back to the top for our final complex. Final sequence of complexes. Get back to that push. Oh, man. Going in about 40 seconds. Getting your situation ready. Last time I think I went 2 bands, 1 band, toe, knees. So it slides downhill pretty quick. And so if you find 4 different iterations or 3 different iterations, I think that's what I'm going to shoot for this time. 3 different iterations. Band, toes, knees, to get all 40. Okay, we're going to knock this out. We got the same thing, 3-minute clock. Give you about 40 seconds to a minute rest. And we're going down for this first set of push-ups. Whenever you're ready, basically. But 2, 1, and here we go. Set of 40. Going for high quality, guys. Deep with the chest. Full range of motion. Squeeze the abs, squeeze the butt. Make the chest work for it. Okay, about 90 seconds. Trying to finish them up. Oh, man. A push. It's got nothing left. Okay, guys, finish them up. We got 45 seconds. So we're getting those pulls. All right, finding your trainers, finding your rows, whatever you got going on, getting it started in about 10 seconds. If you want to go ahead and get started, I'm not going to stop you. Anytime is a good time. I'm getting mine started in 3, 2, 1. There we go. 40. Oh, man. Where are we? 29. Okay. Shoulder complex. Going in 1 minute. Get yourself set. Ready to go. Okay. I'm just taking a seat. I'm getting ready. We're in no rush. Got ample time. Let those shoulders cool down and be extra ready for this final set. Going in 15 seconds. Try and sneak in some good pushes, guys. Push sooner than you want to. Squeeze those abs nice and tight. I'm getting my bag loaded up. And we're going in. 3, 2, 1. And here we go. I'm pressing. Toes to the ceiling. Heels are touching. Chest and shoulders are tall. Going straight up overhead. And 3, 2, 1. And if you can get up to, your half kneel and press and press. Oh man, my shoulders are so done. Slow it down, guys. Try not to drop. Try to keep tension. You can just slow it down. You get 1 press every 5 seconds. That's totally fine. But stick with it. And 2, 1, I'm going up to standing and continuing to press. I'm going to see if I can get 5 more. Just 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Try and get 2 or 3 more. And 3, 2, 1, and whoa. Good times all around. Okay, we're gonna get to those abs in about 45 seconds. Then we'll take a quick break, grab some water, and talk about our conditioning, which will be, conditioning. Okay. Same thing, guys. Unbroken sets. Nice long holds. 20 seconds. Going 10. 3, 2, 1. 30-second hold. Get long. This is the last one. Make it tough. Point the toes. Reach with the fingertips. Press your low back into the ground. We need low back contact. Squeeze the belly button into the rib cage. Pick your shoulder blades up off the ground. And hang on. Fight through it. Every second counts. Bring a knee in if you need some recovery, some rest. But don't drop your tension. Don't drop your tension. 3, 2, 1. Legs go up. Toe touchers. 2, 3. Right into it, guys. No hesitation. Let's get those 6-packs going. Heels up to the ceiling. Legs locked out. Oh. Oh. Reach up nice and tall to find those feet for alternating V-ups. Oh, good times. Okay. Finish it up, guys. Take a minute. Oh, boy. Grab a sip of water. Conditioning coming up next. We got a couple of things, but they're all pretty straightforward. Okay, no need to do anything just yet. Just starting to gather up some tools. I need medium band and thick band. For me, that's red and blue. For you, might be red and green. Medium band, thick band. Thick band goes in the middle. Middle attachment. High attachment would work as well if you have no other choice, but middle attachment. Red band, low attachment. If you've only got one true attachment, go low with your red band, go high on your trainer. You can wrap it around one of those knots for your blue band. That'll work just fine. Okay, first two movements. Standing band rows.
Can you explain what you do again if you only have one attachment?
If you only have one attachment, get it going around your trainer up top. Mine's a little different than yours, but you can just go through one of the loops, just like that. And I'm sorry, I wasn't clear. We're going for the two-handle version, so cutting it in half, either up top or in the middle, or into the other. So you're not going to be on the long attachment. You want two handles.
Okay.
Sorry, that wasn't clear. What I'm going to do from here is a standing row. Row, row, row. Simple as that. I see everyone get 5 rows. High attachment's fine. Middle attachment's good. Low attachment will not work very well for this. Derek, so thinking less from here to here, like skiing, and more rowing, pulling the hands into the rib cage. So think of bend the elbows. Yeah, there you go. And then you can probably take a couple steps back just to get a little more tension. Okay, once you got your 5 band rows, Gail looking good, Katie looking good, Nitin looking good. Fantastic. Okay, you guys got it. Then my low attachment is going to be elbow extensions. So I swing it around, I extend. Elbows stay tight to the head, extend. That's it. Let's get 5 extensions. Just make sure we're all on the same page. If you didn't have a low attachment, your modification for this, you could just step on the band. That would totally work. So if you don't want to monkey around with the attachment, just step on it. You'll be totally fine. Derek, that's probably not going to work. That's going to be too much tension. So I would say take that band and just step on it. And so you'll literally be just like this. Boom. Good to go. That's probably your most straightforward way to go about it. Okay, so first piece of the WOD is 3 rounds of 20 of each of those. So I'm standing here, I get 20 rows, I finish my 20 rows, I get my 20 band extensions, and then I get 3 rounds, okay? Fry up the guns a little bit, should go pretty quick. That might take you 3 minutes, okay? Next portion is going to be a 1-minute wall sit plus 10 burpees for 3 rounds. This is going to take a little more time, okay? So if you want to generally hang with me so that you've got a clock, I'll try and like pace it out so that we're all in about the same place. Otherwise, have your cell phone handy or something like that. You're going 1-minute wall sit, 10 burpees, back and forth for 3 rounds. Okay, 3 rounds, row, extensions, 3 rounds, wall sit, and burpee. That's it. Good to go? Any questions? Rock and roll? 30 seconds, guys. Put your finishing touches on it, and then we'll go. Yes.
So on the back extension,
Yes.
Should the hands be together or is that to be like a triangle?
For which one? For the extensions?
For the back one?
Yeah. So you're either going to have a low attachment or just stand inside, and then your elbows are going to be nice and close. Hands here to here.
Okay.
Cool?
Cool.
Sweet. All right, guys, let's go in 3, 2, 1, and let's get it started. You're starting with your rows. 20 rows. Extensions. These are going to be a little more fast and furious, guys, a little more burnout. I'm not necessarily worried about amazing squeezes and building muscle, just about a little muscular endurance and fatigue. All right, I'm finishing up my last set. If you want to hang with me, I'm going to go for my wall sit in 1 minute from now. So it'll be just a bit of rest in between. Alrighty, guys, finish them up. You can proceed on your merry way if you want. That's totally fine. I'm going to go start my wall sit complex in about 30 seconds. Just to give you guys at least that first minute of clock to work with. If you want to get started, go ahead and go for it. Totally fine. Wall sit coming up in 15 seconds. If you're on your body pump stuff, just continue, do your thing. I'm just kind of setting a bit of the tone here, going in 3, 2, 1, and I've got my first wall sit for 1 minute. No need to go along with me necessarily. I'm just giving you guys something to think about, something to follow along with. So standard wall sit, a minute. When I go for these 10 burpees, I'm going to try and go pretty quick. So you got a couple of choices. You can kind of be off on your own pace, totally fine. If you want to return to the wall with me for that minute, just do whatever you can while I get my 10. If you finish before me, fantastic. You afford yourself a couple seconds rest before we go back to that wall. So a couple of ways to hash it out If you get 6 to my 10 or you get 10 and then you're waiting for me, cool. I'm just keeping some time. Okay, another 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and 10 burpees. I'll count them out just so you know where I'm at with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm headed to the wall in 10 seconds. Try and squeeze in 1 or 2 more. My wall sit. Starting 3, 2, 1. And here we go, wall sit. If you're not on that count, guys, don't worry about it. You do you. Just giving you guys something to think about, something to work for. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Come off the wall, hit my 10. Give it just a buffer to get to a good time intersection, and go for it. "30 seconds. If you went to the wall out of sync with me, just have a phone or a clock or something, or you could get off the wall with me, that's totally fine. As long as you're working hard, I'm good with it. And I'm coming off the wall. 3, 2, 1, and 10 more burpees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Headed to the wall in 11 seconds. Squeeze in 2 more, 3 more. I'm starting my last wall sit. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Guys, you're doing great. Way to hang with those tough turnarounds. Halfway, 30 seconds. Oh boy, my legs are getting a little wobbly. Hang on, guys, 10 seconds. Finish those burpees strong. 3, 2, 1. Last set of burpees, you're just cranking out 10, and you're all done. Nice job, everybody. Oh boy, did we go over? Oh, we went over. Bonus work for the day. Let's finish up those burpees, guys. We'll do a bit of stretching. If you got to go, you got someplace to be, things to do, by all means, log out, you're good to go. We're all done. If you want to hang with me for a bit of stretching, well, let's stretch. I'm grabbing my trainer. Arms are high. Walking it out, making a Y, letting the chest drop through.
Thanks, Eric.
See you, John. See you, Gail. Hands are high, let the chest drop through. A lot of chest activities today, guys. We're ready to hang out here for a moment. Just let all that settle and open up. Reset, walk it back. Hands are low, chest is big. Get the lower part of the pec, shoulder, bicep tendon. Trying to squeeze the abs. Let those hands stay low. And relax. If you have an elevated object, a counter, back of a couch, or whatever, you're going puppy dog on an elevated object. You can just go to the ground too. That's totally fine. You could be on the side of a wall. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this little section. Hips are high. Let that chest drop down and through. And relax. Let's settle down to the ground. One last stretch. I think you guys are on your way for the day. One leg is long, one leg is short. I'm going to grab my other foot for a pretzel. In fact, there it is. Now let's get 5 deep breaths into it. Try and nasal breathe. Nose only. Relax, switch to the other side. Same thing. Get that pretzel going. And relax. Oh, goodness. Good times, guys. All right. Another week in the books. That's week 7. Down and done with. Nice job, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. See you next time. Excellent work. Take care. Nice work, Miles. Nice work, Janice. See you, Marcus. See you, Derek. See you, Katie. Nice work, Nitin.
Thanks, Eric.
Adios, guys.